wanderers from east. I think I was inside the inn when I saved. Sorry to impose upon you. Adele, be careful. Anything else I need to do here? I just go to the next place, right? Pretty sure. It is very dangerous outside of this town. Be very careful. The Ilvern Ruins. There's a volcano in the background. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, we are we're off to a banging start here. Jeez, I have all the equipment on, right? Yeah. Oh, I never bought a new herb, did I? I should buy a new herb so I have an herb. Herbs are good to have. Luckily it takes you right back to town, so everything just goes right back to town. That's very helpful. Sell me an herb, lady. Yeah, I'll pay your blood money. Okay. Back to the ruins. Let's try this again. There it is, homing right in on me. Good lord. Do I need to take out, what, do I need to grind up a little bit? Maybe. Stay right here. Can I just... How much XP do I get for this guy? Not bad for experience, anyway. Considering. guess I'll have to grind for a little bit here. I just need to tape the controller down. Exactly, sweet delay. Outside of Zelda 2, this is my first actual RPG with level up stuff. I had no clue on leveling up. Yeah, I remember renting this as a kid. I had no idea what was going on. I just kept dying. I died so bad, so many times. I was just like, nope. This goes back to the store. I have a little more understanding of how things work now, but still, oof. I have a feeling it has a similar, like my grinding philosophy is going to have to be akin to 7 Saga, which is you grind until the enemies in the area are one hit to destroy them. Because it just seems like I'm taking so much damage from each collision with an enemy right now. That 3 hit to destroy something was just untenable. Okay, he only does 3 damage at a time, so he's not too bad. Yeah, the cover art for this is badass. It's amazing how many role-playing games were. I've never seen the SNES Game series anywhere outside of this subscription for you know. So this is the SNES game. This is the Super Nintendo version. Super Nintendo game. Though according to my Excel sheet of Super Nintendo games, there are 3 SNES games on the Super Nintendo. But 2 of those might be Super Famicom only. We'll have to see. Okay, so 6,000 for the next level. I'm already at 4,700. I can get up to 6,000 pretty quick here. ROM or a PC, but then I'd love to revisit the series. I'd have to look it up. I'm sure that they can be played, and I think there was actually a remake of this one fairly recently. Someone mentioned it last night. I think it's called Oath in Feldana or something like that. Hang out here and grind for another 10 minutes. Let's see, I'm getting 28 per guy, so 4 of them to get 100. So 40 of them to level up from here. Not exactly 40, but 38. And then we'll head back outside and get our health back up. Just making sure see, yeah. Nice, this guy's actually, this one little wizard guy is actually a pretty decent grind. But this is kind of what happened in the first dungeon as well. You just sit on the first screen until you're strong enough to actually enter the dungeon. What am I doing? Okay, so the enemies here do too much damage too fast. So I am grinding up a couple of levels against this random wizard guy right in the first room. And then hopefully that will make me strong enough that I can actually proceed through the dungeon. The first thing I'm going to do once I hit the next level, which is in about 10 more enemies, I will go outside, which will give me my health back, and then save and then try again. Because I came in the first room and like one hit from the first enemy took half my health bar. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, the music's pretty good. It's jazzy. Okay, 3 more. One more. Escape these guys here. Okay, now we've leveled up. Save. Try again. Got 10 games total, but really dropped off after 6. Most are only Japanese versions. Well, I'm focused on Super Nintendo right now, but I would love to look at the rest of what they have to offer. So that's better. It's not great. Oh, I should have waited till I was back up to full strength here. Oh, it's a stairwell. Jesus. Oh, so much damage. It's like continuing seems pointless. Look at that. 35 out of 100. Oh my god. What do we even do? I mean, I could save up and get better equipment. So how much was it for... here. 8,000 to level up. I mean, it's actually going pretty fast, which is somewhat more terrifying. Alright, playing 3. Did you already do 1 and 2? When I was going through my list, I thought 1 and 2 were not on the Super Nintendo. Also, they're not like it's not like I'm not going to understand what's going on if I don't play 1 and 2. I mean, even if I did play 1 and 2, I wouldn't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on now. I have a sword, and he has a fireball, and I have to destroy him. That's what I know. I wrote down the prices on the other items at the equipment shop. I should see what they are. It was like 12 grand for something. The story's just been, they were in, 2 guys that you start with were in a random village. They encountered a fortune teller who said, "Oh no," and then they went back to the one guy's hometown, which is where you are now. And then people in the hometown are like, "Oh no, the quarry. Oh no, the ruins." So oh, 8 and 9 are on Game Pass. That's cool to know. I may look into that. Actually, maybe I can speed this up a little. No, nothing there. Oh, damn. I was hopeful it'd be one shot, but it's not, so it doesn't matter. We get right here. You are correct that 2 and 3 such don't mean much when you're playing it off of an emulator. And when it comes to Japan-only games, or Europe-only games, steps may have to be taken. But for the most part, we try to be purists here. So yes, I have all the Europe-only games and a handful of Japan-only games on my list. And I doubt I'll get to all of them, even if I take another 10 years, but it's good to have a goal. So I'll play as many as I can for as long as I can, and I'm going to have fun doing it. Saw some of the gameplay from the older ones and I just don't have any desire to play them. You never know what's going to be fun when you actually dig into it. Like, there are some games on the Super Nintendo that, by modern standards, they play pretty terribly, but there's a lot of fun to be had in them. Original Nintendo is rough, but there's still some really good games on there. Appreciate that much as gaming has come too far since it, yeah, the number of games I would love to have a map in, just an in-game map. Okay, we got another level and we're at 6,000 gold. I might be able to go pick something up that helps. Okay. What was 6,000 gold? Let's go check back at town. Get to the weapon shop, because every little bit is going to make things a little easier. I love the old 16-bit games. My favorite hands down is always Uncharted Waters 2, New Horizons. Yes, New Horizons is probably in my top 10 of Super Nintendo games. Granted, no matter how many times I play it, I always just wound up picking Catalina Aranzo, but still. Okay. Broadsword is 8,000. Can't afford that. Now I got the chainmail. How much is the bandit? 12,000 for that. Okay. Shield. Bandit shield is 10,000. So. Or you need to be quiet because you got roommates. I feel like you're an NPR late radio. First off, my camera got moved because my kids are in here. That's not helping. Secondly, my voice does tend to be somewhat quieter, but also I have kids sleeping on the other side of the wall, so I don't tend to scream. It makes reaction videos a little less exciting, but I still try to do them when I can. Let me turn the volume up a little bit though, because maybe if I turn the mic itself up, they'll be able to hear me a little better. The other problem with that is that when I breathe near the mic, it tends to pick it up. I gotta figure out a way to screen that out. Here on The Quiet Storm. Okay, let's see if we are in a better place to tackle this now. Super close. Okay, now I might be strong enough to like try. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Oof. Contact with me. Holy Diver for NES. I've heard challenging things about that game. I was watching a video last night. It looks like you're grinding HP. So this game seems like you do best if you grind a little bit. Hopefully I have enough now, but I'm also just gonna crawl my way to the end there. Whoa, what the heck was that? Love that upward slash. Look at that go. Good lord. So much damage off those guys. So now what we're going to do is, we're going to level here, I guess. Okay, now we're heading back. That was a really good grind right there on the birds. Okay, let's turn the ring off. Wow. Goodness. That was a ton of experience in gold pretty fast there on the birds. Because they just kept... That was a really rapid enemy spawn. Like, that was ludicrous. Okay, we're gonna buy an herb. And we're actually gonna wait until we have the 12 grand, I think, for the big... What is it I want? Actually, I'm doing plenty of damage. I think I just need either the better armor or the better shield. You want to see Dogi. He's hiding back in the inn, I think, still. Don't be careful. Elena says, I'm so sorry to impose upon you. He's back there. He'll be okay for now. Okay, let's see. Armor is the big thing, so how much is the good armor? 12 grand. I can go get the 12 grand pretty quickly if I go back to that area with the owls. Or whatever they were. Dogi Dogi Panic. Okay, yeah, so if I go back to that area with the owls, I can probably grind up the 12 grand gold pretty fast. Right outside of the range of this really small sword that he has. I wish I could crawl backwards while facing forwards. That'd be a tiny little thing. Like if I'm attacking, my crawl should stay attacking in that direction. The power ring. $334 to $450. So I'm getting 120 every batch. That's a lot, actually. So I don't even have to move. And they're attacking fast enough that the ring is actually maintaining charge pretty well. So that way they take 2 passes. There's a shot. Power ring seems better for this. To be honest, this is a fun game. I just found out the game's didn't saved it to play later. It's definitely interesting. But I mean, right now it's so brutal in terms of like the difficulty and how hard the enemies hit that it feels tough to recommend it. There's just better old games, but I'm just giving it a shot. It may have a really interesting like story stuff going on later. It's definitely got a quick pace to it, despite the grind. But I mean, look at what I have to do just to not die. Just inch my way along, right? And like other super grindy games, like, well, Seventh Saga is probably going to be the one I go back to the most. They have really fantastical and weird enemy designs and areas and lore, and the plot in that game goes to all kinds of weird places. Okay, I'm at 12 grand now, so I can go get the good equipment too. So let's go do that. Why, yes. Yes, I would. There's nothing I can afford now. Charge it up. Okay, so how long are we going now? Honestly, 30 minutes in and feel pretty set for the dungeon we're in. Yes, buy the herb. Okay. I like really difficult action RPGs. So the thing is that it's, for me, I like hard games, but it depends on where the difficulty comes from. So you can't really respond to this game. Just moves so fast that it's not a question of being able to, it's more of a memorization thing. You have to know where they're going to be, and even then they are so quick that it's tough to react to them. Okay, banded armor equipped. There we go, now they're doing 1 damage. Status, knife levels at 20 grand. Feels like I could just hang out here and kill the owls. Because my defense got buffed all the way up. And there's just so many of them. Oh, jeez. Just gotta outrun him. Oh god, they're back. I ain't got time to bleed. Oh you saw the home improvement video? Yeah, that one's crazy. I feel like the home improvement game really improves dramatically if you ignore the fact that it is home improvement. Whoa! What the heck was that? You can't be just throwing stuff like that out at me. Okay, so... do I need to go down or do I need to go forward? Keep a save at the entrance in case we get stuck. Crazy thing is it looks pretty good. Actually, yeah, the home improvement game, if you ignore that it's home improvement, is remarkably solid, like as a game. The mazes are huge, the weapons are fun, but it's... the branding causes it to get totally, like, confused. And, like, all the reviews that I looked up for it, like, video reviews, written ones, and everything, are just like, why is this a game? Because they kept hanging on to the fact that it was home improvement. But if you just, like, play it, it's actually kind of fun. Okay. We are equipped. We are ready. Do I go down or do I go up? I got a shield. It's almost like it was supposed to be a different game with the just slap damage up. While doing all of the the cutscenes required so much work. I should get that sword at the shop. I should, but for right now, I have a better shield. And the main thing isn't doing damage, it's receiving. So if I can lower the amount of damage I take, that seems to be far more important to surviving. Cleric Pierre, what business do you have here? I was lost, and I happened to end up here. I do not want to hear such lies. You came to the ruins to look for the statue, did you not? What is that noise above us? It's a dude! So, you are the swordsman who was in the Tigray Quarry. I warned you before to never show your face again. Oh, dang. Come with us, do not resist. Those guards are super buff. Below is a river of hot lava. No one has returned from there alive. Are you Chester? How do you know my name? Elena was worried about you. She was in grief and said her brother is not the same as before. I see you have met Elena. But this is my way of life. It is none of yours, nor Elena's business. Goodbye. Ah. Running, we're running, we're running. We are running. We are running very far. I hope this is the way I was supposed to go. This flower looks so out of place. I should be able to like interact with it somehow. I guess not. Okay, so we got entrance inside of ruins and then inside inn. weird firebirds like constantly. Oh my gosh. This does not feel safe. That's all I'm gonna say. What the hell? Not cool. Timing. Boom. 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 Time that last one, Joel. Slow down. Oh my god. It's a Gradius boss. Okay. I'll wait till I'm about to hit him before I equip a ring. I play the E series of games. There's a remake of this game. Yeah, so this is the Oath to Felghana one that I heard about last night. Okay, how do I... Which way does he always come up like that? Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Wow. It's a lot to unpack here. Hey, right back where I saved the game. It's like I can't... There's nowhere to recover health, so it's like, boom. To listen for the sound and then jump a split second later. It's right here where it rose up a little bit. Doing 11 in a shot. Okay, I can only hit his head. Good to know. So my power ring. Or will I hit him? Come on, please. Oh, you suck. He ran away till my ring was empty. You son of a bitch. Got no pattern here, you're freaking me out. So if I stand right here, I might successfully slash him a little bit. Okay. Son of a... Okay, but I got a plan now at least. Wait, is this an herb? So if I... Oh! Now I have another herb. So I can come back here and recover my health. It just sits there. Maybe I can get one of the one. Lava Zone 9. But this will put me in a much better position to fight the dragon. Oh, I hate that you are exactly as fast as me. It doesn't seem fair. This is so brutal. I'm glad I went and bought the better armor. Okay. As soon as I get to that, there, equip the power ring. Get a couple of good shots off on him. Come on. Oh, hey! Zim, you're following me on the purple app. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's like I looked at it the other day and I got my first like subscriber on that app. And I was like, I've never had one of those before. Been streaming off and on for like 10 years just for fun and I've never had anything like that. That was ridiculous. Fire Dragon's Amulet. Should I run back and get an herb? Probably a good idea. What does the amulet do? Is it under my equipment? No. I guess I don't know. Oh wait, no, running back is a bad idea. We're just gonna deal with not having an herb for now. I'm sure we'll find one later, right? How hard could it be? Oh, there is no going this. Okay, fine, I have to go back. This is such crap. I gotta deal with all these guys. Oh, so many enemies. Ridiculous. I found herb medicine in the shade of the rocks. Nice. Okay. So I made that jump. Keep our lava zone secure. Got the fireballs from Mario shooting up out of the background. I think that's the thing that's driving me a little nuts here. Is there's so much going on, and you can't really react to it. You just have to run. Like even in areas with like only a couple of enemies, it kind of feels like that. Held out the fire dragon's amulet. The river of lava was frozen solid. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. Something's triggering them to like teleport like that. It's not a normal response. I'm doing something. I think. Maybe, I don't know. Feels like I should be. Jeez. I'm glad I took some time to grind before this all started because this is nuts. I would have died so quickly so many times. But at least with that herb in the rocks, I could have grinded if I wanted to. Oh man, this lava room music is awesome. Toughest SNES game you've completed? I want to say Zombies Ate My Neighbors, because it's so long and you have to do it from the beginning, otherwise it just becomes even harder. But Home Improvement was no cakewalk. That was actually pretty nasty. Elena, you are safe. I am glad. Why are you here in such a dangerous place? I think someone is coming. Quickly! Hide! Where do I hide? Just like, where do I even hide? Oh, okay. I heard noises around here. Bilbo Baggins, what are you doing here? Chester, what is the matter? Just now I thought I heard noises around here. I must be imagining things. There was a wall in that stage. You can just spam sword and get the flame birds to spam XP. I was actually, earlier than that in the ruins, there's these owls swooping on me, and it was just hold the sword up and they all just die one at a time. I think in the remakes they made Adol a silent protagonist. That's less fun. I like a silent protagonist when I'm making like choices, but when you're just playing through, let him be a character. That's what I think. 800 games, that's going to take you years to beat them all. Yeah, if I do it, it'll take years, but it gives me like a goal and a progression and things that I can keep doing to like mix it up. So I'm not just playing. I mean, if it were up to me, I would just play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 all day, every day. But this lets me experience new games. By the way, Chester, whatever happened to Cleric Pierre? What about Pierre? What about Pierre? Cleric Pierre seemed to know what we are planning. I will put him in the dungeon of the Belasatine Castle. Lord Garland! Was Garland gonna knock me all down? What happened? The fire dragon Gilan has been killed. What? I do not believe it. I will be right there. Chester, can you not stop a mere lad? I liked when Adol had his own opinions. Yeah, if you're a character, you should be a character. If you're creating a character, silent protagonist makes more sense. If you're Link, who's much more of a cipher, then maybe, but these guys are taking action, making choices, talking to people, having friends. They should not be that silent. It seems like they are gone. What room is this? This room gives me the creeps. Wait, what is that I see over there? It looks like some kind of a statue. Well, I will go and see. Got Morph Ball. Looks like some type of switch. Adol put his hands above the shining stone. Ooh, Elena, what is it? I think this is the path to the statue. Long ago I heard about the legend from my brother. In the Ilvern Ruins there are creatures that are guarding an unusual statue. Hey, Cabot! Elena, head back toward town. I was the one who made you come to these ruins. I will not just leave you in such a dangerous situation. I must go alone. It is too dangerous for you to come. Please go back to the town. I'm sorry, I will do as you ask. Otto, be careful. I have a thing for redheads. Okay, here we go. What's in here? Okay, I can't get up there. That sounds bossy. What is this? Oh my god. Gonna jump right in there, huh? Okay, do I have to hit him in the head? Because that's gonna suck if I have to hit him in the head. Oh, it goes through the rock. Never mind, that sucks. Okay, how do I do this? Okay. What's my response time supposed to be on this? Already taken. I just filled up my health, so this is not a good place to be. 1, 2, 3. I can't hit him in the feet. I gotta hit him in the head. It looks like. Okay, we got a plan at least. Not a great plan. It's a plan. Sometimes you're really fast. Sometimes you're not. Okay, so touching him is really, really bad. So we're going to avoid doing that after I reload. Fire's not doing a whole lot. Okay, that's fine. At least I got a plan. Plans are good to have. Herb equipped. I guess no projectile attack? Yeah, I got nothing like that. But I'm actually not worried because I just had to figure out pattern and then vulnerability. Switching that on is taking too long. Playing on OG hardware. So, one of my personal rules is that when possible, I play on official Nintendo hardware. There are are European and Japanese games where that is not something I can reasonably do, but for the most part, we do what we can. Okay. I like when Adol had his own opinions. Okay. Save this. Save over the lava zone this time. Is there anything over here? Or was it just... yeah. Just the cave there. I'm surprised you were able to return from the lava pit. I have underestimated you. Now, I will finish you by my own hand. Brother, please stop. Elena, why are you here? I was the one who begged Adol to stop you. Please do not go through with this. What good will it be if you fight with Adol? To me, the statue means nothing. I have to get my revenge. You remember, do you not, what happened on that fateful day? Adol, stay out of this. I must do what I must do, or what I must do does not get done. Shall we return to the town? Yeah, let's do that. Jesus. Please forgive my brother. Where are you? What is even happening? It's just so fast. Doggy. Adol, I'm going off for a while. Where are you going? I'm going to the Eldam Mountains to visit the master who helped me a long time ago. Edgar would like to speak to you. His house is next to the inn. I killed a lava dragon. You can afford that sword now. The sword is 10 grand. I can almost afford it. It won't take long to get it back. So I'm sure wherever I go next we'll have stronger enemies than the previous area, so they'll make it totally doable. Okay, house next to the inn. Here's the inn. It's empty. Can I sleep? No. Adol, you came at a good time. Look at what has happened to this room. Someone has broken in while I was away. How can you tell? This is not the work of a thief. It was probably a rogue from Balasatine Castle. Remember the statue you retrieved from Tigray Quarry? They must think I have it. The monster's appearance is connected to that statue. We would be stronger with a swordsman such as yourself. Will you join our forces? Yeah, sure, why not? Thank you, Adol. I have a favor to ask of you. You know of the closed door in the quarry, do you not? It is through that door the statue is kept. Fellow miners have started their way towards the quarry. I want you to join them in the search for the statue. Take this with you. We will protect you. Did I tell you they started playing Trials of Mana? You did not. Trials of Mana. I have started that game a couple of times in the last 30 years, with various patches over the times, but I have never finished it. Not even the remake. It is on my Excel sheet, though. Are you going in any particular order? I have games blocked out for multiples of 50. Very specific ones. So 150 will be a particular game. 200 will be a particular game, but they are what I would consider big games. Everything else I have blocked out into groups by genre, so that I can go from this column, from this column, from this column, so I don't get 5 football games in a row and then a rugby game or something like that. I'm keeping it nice and mixed up and kind of random. But I also have, you know, random value on an Excel sheet. Press F9. Boom. Okay, back to the mines. Check out that parallax scrolling. There's like 3 layers there. That's cool. We got a foreground, and a background, and a midground. Charge your ring. Good call, good call. Thank you for reminding me, Daniel. And I also get to look at the cool parallax scrolling again. Because here the foreground is super low, so you can see all 3 layers. It's awesome. Lady of the house. Heal me. Now I have the power to do great things. I recommend that sword on this next quest. Since the next area will probably have enemies I can grind for the money I need, it shouldn't be too long. It's only 1100 away. Oh. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Always save before you go in, because you never know what's coming. There were enemies earlier that my level was so low I couldn't damage them. It feels unfair that enemies don't have that same problem. Hey dude, Edgar asked me to come here. Is everyone inside? Hurry, there are many creatures roaming around inside of the abandoned mine. I'm maxing my level out with those enemies right there. The blue orc looking guys, yeah. I got pretty high with them pretty fast. What even is my next level up? 30k. Okay, that's doable. Another save file since I'm here. Boom. Oh no, that's some dire music right there. Whoa. You are a super cool design. Oh, come on. Rude. Nothing there. At least they don't move. Down here? There is, okay. But I feel like I'm supposed to go here first. Get redirected back there, maybe? Shining crystal. Is that something I have to use or something I have to equip? Doesn't show up here. That'll come up matter. No, later matter. That will matter later. Okay. I have no way of getting details on it. It's just kind of there. Come on. Fine. Oh dang! You got a ranged tentacle beast. that's not fair. Jeez. I don't like not being able to see where I'm going. Trying something, see if it worked. It didn't work. In front of cursed mine. I'm in the cursed mine. Oh, hey, dudes. We are not able to open this chest. Strange, it does not seem to be locked. I happen to have a shiny crystal thing. The missions tablet. Do you think something's wrong with the chest? I have an awful feeling. What is that sound? Oh dang! Help! Oh dear. Okay, they're all facing that way, so I'm gonna go the other way. Oh no, they're running away, never mind, that's different. Show me the stone tablet that was in the box. On it is a picture of a man fighting against a gigantic creature. In his left hand he is holding a statue, one just like the statue you have. Legend has it, long ago there was a time when the creature, Galbalan, ruled this area. People who were against him were captured and then brutally slain. As in the picture, one man fought against Galbalan. After the epic battle, he used that statue to seal up the monster. However, Galbalan was not destroyed. I cannot believe that time has come once again. Okay. So do I go over here? Or do I go behind you? Oh, there's nothing here. Never mind then. Boy. Cursed Mine 8. At least they're nice and specific about how this works. There are not like a lot of alternate paths here. Dude, come on. Be reasonable here. What if I crawl under him? Like this? Oh, dang. How far can he go? Jeez. I need to find an herb somewhere. Plate mail. Oh jeez, how bad would this have been if I hadn't gone and bought the super expensive armor? Dang it. That respawn speed, man. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Okay. Oh, dang it. I was hoping there was something up here. I didn't want to be right. About 3 levels ahead of where you were at in the game. Well, then they shouldn't be so, you know... If the game weren't so grindy, I wouldn't have had the gold for it. Okay, I'm also not in a great spot. Dang it. Nutsy. Yeah, they have a hefty price tag, but it's like, in order to have any chance, you kind of have to grind pretty ridiculously anyway. Just because of the speed at which everything moves in the game. At least, that's what I would say. So, like, you're gonna have the gold for it. Whether that makes the difference, it should. Because, I mean, even with that equipment that I have now, it's like, yeah, you still don't have shot. Huh. I'm guessing this is a boss. Let's see how we can do here. Whoa. Okay then. Okay, well I just got a new ring, so let's try that. Okay, not quite what I was looking for. Time to heal. Sadly, I don't have anything to heal with. Okay, let's try something else here. Okay, I need a way to hit him without getting wrecked. So let's think here. This seemed to do better in terms of getting damage in. What's hitting me? Is it just the splash from those things falling down? Okay. I mean, I can always run back and get health and herb and whatnot. I'm not worried about that. I have no problem running all the way back like a coward. Okay, so that thing's hitting me right now. My hitbox is not friendly. All the way up there to hit him. Dang. I think I can do this. I just gotta plan it out a little better. Okay, so that there must be something with the way it's coming through my capture card, because that silver ball has a much larger hitbox than it seems. So there must be a flicker effect or something missing. I mean, I might just have to level up a little bit. Let's try this. Definitely going to have to be a time ring situation, because the protect ring isn't quite enough. Okay, so now I'm past the blue ball and the droppings. Didn't hit him. I'm missing something. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go back. We'll get an herb. Heal up. Get an herb and make this a little bit more reasonable. And maybe, I don't think we'll level up in the process, but we can try. And that's fine. Oof. That was rough. We won't be saving again anytime soon. So I don't want to wind up in a situation. See that. Yeah, I think you're right that a quick little grind of those owls might be necessary. Deadly Rose was in the next area. So now they gotta run away. Oh, never mind. I was fine. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're getting closer here. Gotta head back, gotta grind up again, because that's just the way the game works. And that's fine. Jeez. These things just take chunks out of you. before you're a third of the way through the game, you have to be max level, or else you can't do it. You better let me leave. I want to leave. I can help you in a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Needs more drums. Yeah, so I think it's 30k for the next level. But with 10 Gs I can go with that sword. And that should make things more doable. This guy. What are you looking for, lad? Big sword. Oh, must have been the big shield, actually. I'll get the sword now, and then I'll come back and get the shield later. I must have been remembering wrong. The shield was 10, the sword was 8. Have a herb with me so I can do some I don't know that I need the Brokia's secret medicine just yet. I'm sure I'll need it later. But let's see. Oh. There, now we have it. Okay, now we'll go level up a little bit at the ruins, which seems to be a better place for it. Because it's like the enemies are stronger at the Cursed Mine area. But they don't appear as quickly. Whereas if I go here, equip the shield ring. Okay, we're not going to do the shield ring, we're going to power ring. Let's do that. I'm also killing them faster than it's using the ring power, so. Ludicrous. You are still using your old sword. You are correct. I forgot all about that. Thank you again for reminding me. Let's try this. Oh no, they're still hitting me. In fact, they're hitting me more. Worth a shot. What I need is I need a ring that like regenerates health. it does just slow them down. What I was hoping is when I had the time ring on, I would be able to hit them before they hit me. So I'd be able to grind without losing the 1 health when they hit me. Just for efficiency. Because there's so many of them coming so fast that I'm keeping my ring not quite perpetually charged, but close to it. That was the goal. It didn't work, but it was an idea. And I always found part of the fun with role-playing games is trying to create a tactic that is just broken all down. Just find this one simple trick that the enemy never thought of. This is a wicked fast grind. Like, it is proper silly, but it highlights a certain game design philosophy. See, and luckily when you're doing that up thrust thing, it attacks way faster than any other attack I got. I figure if I get down to around 40 health, I'll run back. I'm going to be maxing out levels before I'm done with the nights. With the stream tonight, that's crazy. Okay, so my ring is charging faster than I'm using it. That's pretty funny. Okay. I can just keep it on. I mean, it would cost me 100 to recharge it either way. I wish it was just a little bit easier to heal. You didn't have to use the one healing item that exists every time. Okay, now we can go buy that last thing. So, yeah, banded shield is what it was. What are you looking for, lad? Which shield? Oh, the banded shield. There you go, lad. Come again now. Recharge the ring. Buy an herb. Now, this is about as good as I'm going to get unless I go and I grind up another level, which might be necessary, but I mean, I feel like I'm closing in on the max level for the game, and I'm only in like the 3rd area. That just seems a little silly. Whee! Just the way it moves, the way it does all these things, it does feel like it's happening way faster than it should. Oh wait, I need to equip the good shield. Okay, if you're sure. Still want to go kind of slow just to make sure, because I don't want to risk any extra damage off those guys if I can avoid it. And these guys. Even in the state I'm in, I'm still not one-shotting these guys. I'm not even two-shotting them. Which means even if I had the power ring on, it would take 2 shots. Oh, so much damage. That is an uncool amount of damage for as beefed up and grinded out as I am. Even for an enemy that doesn't move. Yeah, the hit always taking 1 HP, even if you're super powered, is irritating. Just because there are enemies that will take 0 damage if you are not strong enough. So it feels unfair. Oh, that's right, it was up over there, wasn't it? Damn. So like I'm at 128 because I got hit by those weird plants. I mean, I've leveled up, I've got better equipment. I should be able to take at least a few hits from the monster. So we try again. Forward time ring. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try the time ring to get over there. And then the shield ring to attack. There we go. The Flash. Wait a minute, I forgot to check something. Okay. There was nothing over there. Thought there might be, but I guess not.
Favorite game series in the top along Castlevania. Nice. I rented this game a billion years ago when I was a wee lad, and I had no idea what to do, and I got nowhere, and I returned it, and I never thought about it again. But now, I figure it's worth looking at.
What state are you from? Washington. So for me, it's 1:20 in the morning. I usually stop around 2 a.m. depending on how successful I am being with a given game. So for example, yesterday I went through 2 games that were super fast, and then I started this, which should take a little bit longer. One would think.
Atoll, you are safe. I was worried. Let us leave the quarry.
Hurry and go see Edgar. Well, I guess, if you insist. See, Edgar was in the house next to the thingamajig. Did I even use my herb? I didn't. Nice. Edgar had been acting strangely, as if there was something on his mind.
Oh, the king!
Edgar, let us join forces. If we bring him back, the world will be ours. Give us the statue, I promise you that half of the world will be yours. That's not how that works.
Are you mad? Do you know what you are saying? I thought we could rule together. I was mistaken.
Me, the king, and my Grand Vizier, and also this guy from a mine out in back of nowhere.
If you do not change your mind, just think what will happen to the townspeople. What are you doing? Get out of my way.
That was Lord Magaya of Balacetine Castle. He has come to threaten me himself. I'll tell you everything. Listen carefully to my story.
Long time ago, this area was ruled by a monster called Galbalan.
They say he was captured by a brave man. Lord Magaya is trying to bring Galbalan back to life. He is also planning to use the monster's powers to enslave the world. I am convinced the soldiers of Balacetine Castle were obsessed with the statue. They say it was used to seal up Galbalan. There is a hermit in the Eldam Mountains. Some time ago he spoke of the statue. I want you to take this letter to him. Edgar's letter. I'm sorry to have involved you in this situation.
I really should go myself, but my legs hurt, so no. Okay, fine. Whee! Wacha! Bonk, 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 bonk. Haha. Dang it. Played the first one on the original Sega Master System with my dad as a kid. Best memories. That is awesome, Esteban. You move fast, Adol. Like, it looks like these are huge areas, and you're just like, sprint. Just gonna Legolas my way up this mountain. Okay, that was the first time I've been kind of confused by something that I thought might be background, but it's not. Okay. Whoa. What the heck? Dang. There, guy. Pretty hard too. Don't suddenly have me walking behind things. That sucks. Adol, what are you doing here? I took the 10 all the way up to the B91. Dogi, what happened? So you are Adol. Please, the two of you come inside. I see. The Balacetine Castle soldiers are searching for the statues. Actually, there is one statue located in the mountains. What a coincidence. However, that place is protected by an ominous force. The creature living at the peak of the mountain has the key that allows you access. You are not properly equipped for this quest. Take this sword with you. My favorite magic cards all had banding, so I feel like I'm in a good place. You must be tired. Take your time and rest. Nice. Glad I didn't heal up. Are you ready to go in? Dogi, do not worry. Everything will be fine. Adol, one day, overconfidence may take your life. Be very careful. I've died like 8 times, so I'm okay. keep going right, I guess. Whoop. That's ominous. This is fairly sparse in terms of enemies so far, like compared to the other areas. They were just effectively raining from the sky. Especially given the way areas are locked off. This isn't a game you can sequence break, I don't think. Luckily you can spot these guys from the little humps in the ground. Whoa. Okay, you got a pretty straightforward pattern here. Oh dang, touching you was bad. Just to be safe. The Judgment Staff. Okay. Save here. Head back down the mountain, I guess. Stone statue seal is released. Oh, nice. Weird rock slugs are fun. Pardon me a moment. evil mine. Nothing here, okay. Hold it right here. Is you again? Hand over the statue. Whatever that was. Cave in. We've been struck by Galbalan's curse. Of all the luck, I had to be trapped in here with you. Now would be a good time for you to explain why you are working for Lord Magaya. Alright, I shall tell you everything. 1 year ago, my village was ruined, and Lord Magaya was to blame. The friends I lived with, my parents who brought me up, one after another, were slain right before my very eyes. The only ones to survive were my sister Elena and I. After that, to get my revenge on Lord Magaya, I became one of his confidants. That is when I found out about the plan for Galbalan's revival. Lord Magaya thinks he can control Galbalan. Once he has been revived, he will probably destroy the Balacetine castle. That exactly is my revenge. He will be a victim of his own designs. Of course, the entire world will end, but whatever. That may serve your purposes, but do you realize how many lives will be lost by helping with Galbalan's revival? Like your friends and your parents, innocent people will perish, one after another. You just never thought of that, huh? Do you hear noises? Oh hey, Doggy! Doggy panic. Otto, I've come to rescue you. Chester? It is you, Chester. It is I, Doggy. What's up, Doggy? Chester, what has happened? 10 years ago you would not be involved in such nonsense. You always told me you wanted to make Felgana province one of the world's largest trading centers. And compared to the way you are now, Chester, forget about your revenge. Let us be as we were in the old days. In the before time. Doggy, sorry. Doggy just brings out the best in people. Thank you, Master. I am glad that I could be of assistance. Adol, if you should ever visit here again, stop by my cabin. Adol, shall we leave the mountain? Just move so fast. Oh no, the guard is gone. I wonder if something happened while we were gone. Everybody died. Mr. Gardner, what is wrong? Did something happen? Doggy, a terrible thing has happened. The people of the Balacetine castle have captured the townspeople and are holding them hostage. What? Adol, you can do it. Go to the Balacetine castle. Rescue them. Take this ring with you. The master told me to give it to you. Healing ring. Nice. Can I still buy stuff from like is everybody except for the herb lady gone? What items you got? 50,000. That better be amazing. Anyway. Oh wait. Let's recharge the ring while we're here. Seems important. Doggy, stay here and rebuild civilization. Oh, I can't go anywhere yet. I gotta figure out how to get there, I guess. Did they take them to the mines? Oh wait, maybe Edgar knows. Everyone's taken to the Bastion Castle. I can't get to the castle yet. What do I need to... Okay. All Bonk, 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 bonk. At last, Lord Bagai's threat is a pause. He will kill the townspeople if he does not get the statue. Adol, you have done your best so far, but I cannot risk any more lives, for I am responsible for the welfare of the town. I shall hand over the statue without any resistance, and then everybody dies anyway. Then I shall wait for the chance to kill Galbalan. I will take the statue to the Balasatine castle. I may have a chance to rescue the hostages. No, even for you, Adol, it is too risky. But with your injury, leave it to me. I will rescue the prisoners. Alright, I understand. I will leave it all up to you. Thank you very much, Adol. As a representative of the town, you have our gratitude. Let's go! Okay. So, because we got big stuff coming up here, and it is late, and we've been at this a couple hours now, we're going to have to call it a night. But thank you everybody who stopped by to help. Thank you everybody who's excited about the game. I've never played any of this game before, anything from this series, so it was very interesting to see it play out, and it's pretty fascinating. I never played through one. I've started one, but actually this one, but that doesn't count. That was 10 minutes. 30 years ago. Anyway, thank you very much everybody who stopped by. I hope to see you soon. And happy holidays. I might be on next night, but probably not a couple nights after that. So we'll see how it goes. See you soon, everybody.